All right, I'm here at the IPCPR show in the Drew Estate booth, and I don't know what I'm doing now. No, I'm here with Steve Saka.
Just every day you get sweat fatty guy to kiss you.
That's not every day.
You pay big money for that in Manhattan.
So, Steve.
Yeah.
What's new?
You know,
what everybody wants to know.
You know, oddly enough, we don't have a lot new.
No?
You know, yeah. You know, we. The biggest new thing we have, we're not even really sharing at the show. The biggest new thing is Willie Herrera's blend, okay. Herrera Esteli. Cigar's finished. The packaging's finished. You can see it here, actually. Should look pretty familiar. Pretty, I'm waiting for Habanos to sue me, but God bless. The cigars, even though they're finished, they're in that they're in the sick period, and they're in the lull. So we decided intentionally we didn't want to share the cigars until they were at their optimum. So we consciously decided to hold back on the product. So we're not even taking any orders for it at the show. We'll probably release it sometime in the winter months. Willie spent about a year working on the blend. Willie's a good guy. You should talk to him if you haven't. For those people who don't know, Willie was he was the master blender at El Titan de Bronze. It's a small fabriquita in Miami. And I think we overwhelmed him a bit when we brought him to Drew Estate. He's used to working with salt and pepper, and we basically had the entire, we had just everything, We hit him with like 70 different tobaccos to begin with. So it took him a little while to find his way. Some of the blends he made in the beginning really sucked, but he started hitting his stride about 5 months ago, and he got to a blend that I'm really excited about. It's kind of medium, a little bit above medium. It's got a real nice spice, got creamy core. It's very Cuban-esque in its taste profile, and it's going to definitely add something that we don't currently have. So it's going to be a really nice product. Actually, at the show, the big thing that we've got is Cuenca Blanco, and you should talk to Jose Blanco about that. That's something that he's been working very actively with on the product, and it's a very Epicurean, elegant, balanced. It's all those things that Jose Blanco always talks about. He's always the flavor guy.
About flavor.
Right. So, and it's that style of smoke. On the Liga Privada front, as you know, we don't have enough of anything. What we do have is we have Papa Fritas. This is Papa Fritas. It comes in a 4-count tin. This is the world's most crazy short fill cigar. It started off as a simple idea about a year ago. Like every factory, you make all these table trimmings. You're making your long fill bunches, you're cutting them with your chivetas, you end up with all these 2 and 3 inch pieces of leaf left over. You typically make that into a sandwich cigar. And what we were doing is we were taking all those materials and we were putting it in our sandwich cigar, which is La Vieja Habana. Well, La Vieja Habana just kept getting better and better, but there's no real way to change the price. And we were starting to think, wow, this is kind of a waste of like really uber premium material. So we said, hey, let's try to make one that's just out of Liga Privada trimmings. And when we first started, one would be fantastic, and then the next one would suck. And then the next one would be in the middle of sucking and being fantastic. They were very inconsistent, like a sandwich cigar typically is. So in typical Drew Estate fashion, we decided to make it far more complex than what makes sense. We started taking all the table trimmings and we sort it back into the original leaf variety. So we take each of the different 5 fillers, we sort it back into its individual leaf, we sort it each by its individual thickness, and then we ribbon cut all of them into individual short fillers, and then at the bench, they actually make each short fill cigar from each of the 5 individual piles so they can get the blend consistent in the whole thing. And in addition to that, we also have a special filler that we use at the head to prevent you getting those little bits and pieces of tobacco in your mouth. So we basically made the world's most expensive short filler cigar. That's what we do at Drew Estate. Make everything as hard as possible. But the results are delicious. It's spectacular. We call it Papa Fritas French fries because when we started making them, it was like French fries for me. I always wanted more. And so it's so good that it might actually challenge Dirty Rat in sales. It's really, it burns for 40 minutes. It holds a 1-inch ash. It's It's a really, really nice product. So I'm excited about the short filler cigar.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
When's the last time you were excited about a short filler cigar?
Yeah, exactly. Never have been, but no one's ever made one as stupid as this. So whether anyone will buy it or not, I have no clue. We'll see. You know, so we added a NDB to the natural line, a 7x44 kind of Lonsdale style cigar that Fabian and Lafferty have been sharing while they've been on the road. You know, but mostly we're just really concentrating on just staying tight. You know, we've never been about releasing a lot of brands at a show. It's just never been our focus. We've always been trying to release something that's worthwhile to be released, something different than what we've made before, and that's, you know, that focus isn't going to change. I mean, there's probably 400 new brands here at the show, and I bet 390 of them won't be around in a year and a half. So it's just not a treadmill that we're willing to get on. Oh, you know what else we got? We did add a couple sizes to my Uzi Weighs a Ton. You know, we had the bait fish done. It was originally done for one store. That's being released nationally, so everybody can buy the bait fish. It's actually my favorite of the My Uzi Weighs a Ton. It's a bit stronger blending. It's in a 4x44 Pareo format, and it's one that I think the hardcore guys are going to like. And it's a total deviation from the 60 ring format. And then we have another one called Plus 11, which is a standard kind of long Robusto. It's 5.5 by 52. And the blending on that's a touch stronger than the standard medium. And so I think those are two really interesting additions to the My Uzi that'll let people try it that aren't into the big 60 ring gauge cigars. So, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Yeah? God bless. And your
Smoking
lovely
cigars?
wife is doing good, right?
Absolutely.
It's been a long time since I've seen you. Got any questions? You got to ask me something.
What else?
Ask me something stupid.
Stupid. Stupid that I can't think of something stupid. How's New Hampshire?
Sweaty, man. The weather sucked up north. I don't know what the deal is with it. Yeah,
It's
like
been a soupy
Orlando.
summer.
Yeah, it's been crazy. So, well, that's it, man. I got nothing more to say.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time. Thanks a bunch. See you, Steve. Thanks.